Alright, Snapshot 23W43A that was released last night delivers a lot of new things. Yep, they updated bats. Now, I'm gonna go over these blocks here in a very unusual way. I mean, as typical for the channel. I was gonna talk about /tick, but I think I'm gonna delay that to next week because there is a lot of fun to be had for this command. I accomplished something quite profound in last night's live stream. It's to do with the /tick command. If you followed it, you'd know what I'm talking about, but here's a sneak peek at what you can do. It's a jungle sapling vine clutch. Man, I sure hope that I can do this to prove everyone wrong. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So it's similar to the mechanics of the carpet mod. I'm not going to talk about it today, I'm going to delay it to next week. So we have a lot of new copper blocks. Here is a sample of them. If you type in copper in creative mode, you can see how well aligned they are now because you've got 9 of them, and of course with each row, it organizes very nicely. That's not the only thing added. You've got tough blocks, but these are just regular decorative blocks in the block family. So the copper blocks that are new are the chiseled copper, the grated copper, the copper door, the trapdoor, and the copper bulb. And the copper bulb is the light source. Now, ultimately, they don't do anything too fanciful right now. The thing is, the chiseled copper is decorative. This is glass. This is a door. This is a trapdoor. The bulb is the only really interesting block here. If you power the bulb once, it becomes light. Time set 18,000. You can see it is a light source. If I replace this with an oxidized version of it, so this one, power that, it's a lot darker, naturally. So if you wanted to increase the light source, you can just remove the oxidation, and then it becomes back to the original copper state. Okay, so we've got all of these blocks. A break from all the cursed posts. The copper variants now align perfectly in the menu. So as you can see, we've got the organization here on display. If you scroll down, new longest name of block in new snapshot. Sadly, no. The waxed weathered chiseled copper is 28 letters long. The waxed weathered cut copper stairs is 29. I wonder if you guys had forgotten about the cracked polished blackstone bricks, which is 31 characters long. It seems like no one remembers this one because of the waxed slightly weathered cut copper stairs meme, which doesn't exist anymore, however. The term is now exposed, so the longer one is now weathered. The word weathered does have more characters than the word exposed. So basically, in summary, if you're only talking about copper, this is still the longest name in the game, but I'm gonna change that right now. We are first going to revert the word exposed to lightly weathered copper, back into its original name. Now remember, the longest name in the game used to be the waxed lightly weathered cut copper stairs, but the word cut is only 3 letters long. We now have a chiseled variant. So why don't we make chiseled copper instead? Okay, so we're gonna grab the lightly weathered chiseled copper from the result here. We're gonna place it down, and we now need to wax it. So let's give ourselves some honeycomb, like this, and we'll use this up. Now we have a waxed, lightly weathered chiseled copper, which is now 39 characters in length. Perfect. So the next step is to create some stairs, because that was the first iteration of the longest name. Let's craft ourselves some stairs. So now we have waxed, lightly weathered chiseled copper stairs, instead of waxed, lightly weathered cut copper stairs, which immediately increases the character length by 5 characters. So we've got our waxed, lightly weathered chiseled copper stairs. Do with it what you like, and it's completely functional. You can just walk up and down them, which brings us from 39 to 46 characters. We can go further than this. So let's go back to our new blocks. So we have the block of copper, we've got the chiseled copper. Why not grate it? Because it is a new variant. So we have to craft this. So grated copper is crafted in this formation. So that creates 4 copper grates from 4 copper. So with our waxed, lightly weathered chiseled copper stairs, we can run the same setup to create waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled, grated copper stairs, and place it down, which brings us to 53 characters in length. But we're not done. Let's go back to our family of copper blocks. We have a door variant and a trapdoor variant. Now, unfortunately, door is shorter than trapdoor. It's got less characters. So we now have to create a trapdoor variant of the, what is it? The waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled, grated copper stairs. We're gonna make that into a trapdoor somehow. Now, we all know how to make a trapdoor. A trapdoor is just like this. That creates 2 trapdoors from 6 blocks. So with our waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled, grated copper stairs, we can do this to create 2 waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled, grated copper stair trapdoors. So let's do that and put that down here. Now, it looks kind of the same, doesn't it, as that block? It's actually not. I'm going to clear my inventory. It's actually not, because if you activate it or you open it, it turns sideways because it's a trapdoor. So that kind of works. I mean, yeah, doesn't quite work. Oh, hey, Mumbo. Wax slightly weathered chisel grated copper stair trapdoors, which takes us from 53 to 63 characters. But we're not done because we can do more. We've got the bulb now. So the copper bulb is the light source. So this is how you make one. You put 3 blocks over there and then blaze rod redstone dust. That becomes a bulb. Let's apply that. So let's get rid of this. We got our wax slightly weathered chisel grated copper stair trapdoors. We simply place them in that formation. And that becomes the most beautiful block, the wax slightly weathered chisel grated copper stair bulb trapdoor. And let's put that over here. Looks so ugly. But it does light up, so if you set it to nighttime, it does kind of light up. It's not very good. But that brings us to wax slightly weathered chisel grated copper stair bulb trapdoor, which is 70 characters in length. And that is as far as I could take it with the current family of copper blocks. Unless you decide to waterlog it, and then it becomes a waterlogged, wax slightly weathered chisel grated copper stair bulb trapdoor, which is 82 characters in length, and I don't even know what to do anymore with that.